She's my helper for the day. All right, Coda, tell everyone what we're doing today.
I mean, that's none of my business. That's none of my problem.
You're a natural. So today, Coda and I are preparing the van because I move into this vehicle in less than 24 hours. So I'm going to be attempting to power my entire vehicle, my entire life, with just this Anker SOLIX C1000. The Anker SOLIX C1000 has 1,056 watt hours, 600 watt solar input, 1,800 watt output, 11 outlets, and a surge pad. It comes with a 5-year warranty and has a 10-year lifespan. Plus, they claim it can recharge in 58 minutes, so we're going to test this out later in the video. Don't try to eat the battery. That's not going to go over well. Message the company. Hey, where's the ad? Well, the dog ate it. Say hi, Coda. This is Coda. This is my family's new dog. Not mine, unfortunately. Not a travel dog? Not yet. Yeah. We gotta focus because we got less than 24 hours to turn this empty van into my new home. And this part that you see right now took me 2 months, so we gotta focus. We can't eat everything. As she tries to eat it. Okay, I'll be back.
Not for eating you.
So I've actually been using this for the past 2 months for my van build. You've probably seen it in the background of a lot of van build videos. When I was putting in the roof rack and it got dark that one night, I used this LED light at the top, which honestly, when I saw it, I was like, I'm never gonna use that. I've already used it. So I don't know, it just keeps surprising me. I didn't realize how much I'd actually be using this thing. I think I use it almost every day, basically. Now I wouldn't be able to go full-time van life without it. So I am super thankful that they're partnering with me and that they sent me this, and that they sent me such a big one because, so this is a C1000. So it has, I think, 1,086 watt hours. My last van, the entire system had about 3,000 watt hours, and that's what I lived off of the entire time. I lived off a power bank like this. And the really cool thing about this one is it has additional extension like batteries you can get for it to add on, so you can expand this to make it bigger than the 1,000. Basically, I could just live off of this again and have this be my whole battery system. All right, so let's find this thing a home, shall we? So this came with 3 different cords for options for charging: alternator or car charging, solar panel charging, and a wall charger. I actually do sell this as a set with solar panels, but that's not what I have, so I can buy solar panels, but
if you broke, then just say that. Just say that. It's okay.
we're broke right now, so just pretend like it doesn't exist.
I'm 27 years old. I've no money and no prospects.
All right, so now it's time to turn this empty van into my home. I decided to start with the mattress just because I feel like everything should fit around that. Shh, don't tell my dad. I've already been shopping for the replacement, and it happens to come with a matching outfit. Really, this is a best case scenario for him. London Tipton definitely taught me the best technique for putting on a comforter. Not that I would call a mattress on the floor the sweet life per se, but I'm just glad to have a floor for the mattress in the first place. All right, so step 1 of our electrical setup is adding some lights. One of the few downsides of the Anker is that they really want you to download the app, and there is just an app for everything these days and never enough phone storage. There's one for your heater, for your fridge, your Wi-Fi, your vehicle tracker, your security cameras, plus apps for finding where to sleep at night, and I have at least 4 of those. Apps for getting deals on gas. It makes me feel like I need a whole phone just for all these van life apps. And I just feel like the app should be optional. However, I found I couldn't control how much information the display screen was showing, and sometimes it would be too much and sometimes it would be too little. And I just always want as much info as possible, and I don't want to have to download another app for that. The other thing I tested out was the AC wall outlet charging, which is what you're watching now. It's supposed to be able to charge in 58 minutes, but I didn't read the fine print, so I discovered afterwards that it only works if you activate Hyperflash in the app. So if you're like me and you don't want the app, it'll literally cost you 20 minutes of your life.
Congressman, let's get back on topic, please.
All right, so the next electronic I want to get up and ready is this USB faucet I got. My entire last van build, I only used a USB faucet that was $8 from Amazon. This one I think was $15, but the reason I got this is because I don't have a sink system right now. However, I still need to brush my teeth, etc. And so a USB powered outlet, I remember my last van, I barely ever had to charge this, and you can turn anything into a sink. So I have this water bottle, and basically what I do is I bring this into Planet Fitness. I fill it up in the sink as if I'm, you know, as if I work out or something. I don't know what people do at Planet Fitness. And before, I was using this to just pour into my 5-gallon fresh water tank just to refill it without ever having to go somewhere to like officially refill it. But in this no build van build we're kind of doing right now, I can just take this and put it on top of the water bottle, and unfortunately I thought it was going to screw in, but it doesn't, even though they're the same size. I'm really only using it to like brush my teeth in the morning and at night. Put it in here, and it is USB charged, so I'm going to plug it into the Anker and charge it so it's ready to go when I, you know, start living on the road. However, I won't have to plug it in each individual time, so that's great for the Anker as well because it's not consistently pulling a lot of power. And now it's charging, and I officially have a sink for my van. What, like $20 sink setup? It's a pretty good deal. And of course, in my vlogs as I go across the country, I'll show more about how I use that and how it all works. But for now, the Anker is going to get it set up and ready to go.
How are you doing, Coda? Say hi.
You cheated on me?
What does this mean? What does this look?
All right, so these are the next things we have to charge, which is my batteries for all of my power tools, my drill, my saw, everything I'm going to be using to build out and finish this camper van. I think living in it and it being unfinished is going to be like the ultimate motivation to get it done. But let's see how much they pull. Right now, our goal is actually to plug as many things in here and pull as much battery as we can, kind of as an experiment, seeing how much each thing pulls, how much I'm going to have to use them, getting an idea of I'm going to actually be able to live full-time off this battery. But also I want to drain it completely so that I can put to the test the claim that it recharges to 100% in 58 minutes. And if that concerns you because you're like you're wasting, you know, life cycles of the battery, the Anker SOLIX actually has 3,000 charge cycles, which is basically using it every single day from 100% to 0% for like 8 years. Plus it has a 5-year warranty, which most portable battery stations only have a 1-year warranty. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. All right, so let's plug everything we possibly can into this thing and drain her. All right, so up next, we are plugging in my headphones. All right, so we're now officially pulling 47 watts and we have 3.5 remaining hours. We don't want to wait 3.5 hours. Ideally, I would love if I could use this heated blanket, but I'm not sure if I'll have enough battery for it. However, the reason I think this might work is because it can charge by the vehicle all day while I drive, and then all night I can use the heated blanket. Let's see how it does. Oh, I can feel it getting warm. Maybe I won't freeze to death now sleeping in the middle of winter in a van with no insulation or heating system.
You can't eat everything, Coda.
Right, so the reason I decided to put the Anker SOLIX right here in front of the passenger chair is because it's close to an open door, so I could plug it into solar panels. It's close to my bed, so the phone cord doesn't have to be that long. And this. So this is the car charger. I'm having to make a major sacrifice here because unfortunately there is only one cigarette lighter plug in the van, so I have to remove my switch to fire missiles at annoying drivers. For the first time, it's actually making noise as it's charging, but this is super quiet white noise. I put the blanket all the way up to max heat so we can pull it out faster, and now we are at 18%. This isn't even the beginning of everything I have to pack, and I'm starting to get worried because this obviously can't all stay here, otherwise when I hit the brakes it'll just fly. So I'm gonna have to Tetris it around. Clearly, no option but to get a storage unit. Otherwise, every morning I'll be pulling all of this out, putting it all back in, losing my mind. So it has been about an hour and the battery still has 14%. It does not want to die, and this blanket is so warm, so I have a good feeling about, you know, living in here for a while in the winter. For 3 days at least, until I get my heating system installed. So on one hand, I am really nervous to be living full-time in an unbuilt out rig, which is new for me. I did car camp for many years, but nothing like this. And I am very nervous, but I can't deny this is a really adorable little setup, and I actually really like it. Honestly, I kind of want to sleep out here tonight, but one more night, 2 more nights now, in a nice heated house before chaos ensues. So let's go have our last microwavable meal. All right, you die while I'm gone. All right, well, that's it for today. If you're interested in the Anker SOLIX, it is on sale for the next few days for $300 off only during their Black Friday sale, and I'll leave the link in the description. And unfortunately, it's now going to be an extra 24 hours before I get on the road because I had an item from my job get postponed in the mail, but that's okay because I decided I'm going to use it to spend some quality time with my family and make sure Betty gets lots of love and attention. I'll see you again soon.